And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show presents the National League Division Series.
As that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Ruiz pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow.
Headed towards the corner. Ibarra makes the grab. That is the inning. Scoreless after one. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching.
Out to center. Cobb brings it in, and that ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Goes down looking.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off the shoulder.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
So I'd say that was a pretty generous call right there. And when a pitcher's getting that call, there's really...
So the lineup flips over. Robbie Braun digs in now. Grounds one to short. Oh, what a stop. To first. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
First and second, two down. Here in Game 3 of the NLDS. That one out to right. Schiff squeezes it. And that's the third out. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Rondell Small now at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Into second, and he's got it double.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. No runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. No score. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Inning number 4. The other way. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the third out. The inning is over. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score.
Ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Smash down the left field line. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Still able to fire over, and he'll reach second with one away.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mooney will hit next. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. And they lead it. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He got on plane with that high fastball, but look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field, and there's a hit. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Hitter, Frank Bragg.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores from second. He's in there.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity. And he came through for his club right there.
Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for great hits. And now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. They limit the damage here.
Always exciting when there's a play at the plate and potential inning ender. Great throw by the outfielder, but awesome as well by the catcher. That's a nice play all around. The mark more than once in the same season. You might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
In the air, right side. Beltran on the move. brings it in. And that is that. Nothing across here this half to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Phillies with the lead 2-1.
Count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now Ken Patton. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. First offering, runner goes. Pitching for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Safe. And with 2 outs, the tying run is at third. To the right side. That's the 3rd out.
After these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
That's a hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot.
Jimmy Mooney. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at-bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on next pitch.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the late stages of Game 3. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Rips one to right. And there's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I think you got to put them in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
The tying run at the plate. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tom Lee won't go any further, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Cobb sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. So up next, Jason Churio. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. So the tying run at second. Line drive, base hit. One run's in. The second run scores. And this game is tied in the seventh.
Oh, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Rondell Small. Grounded to third, could be two. Feeds to second, out there. And that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. That's to third, and it gets by him. Around first, digging for two. Still slings it to second. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double.
The third baseman, Jimmy Mooney. On the ground to short, Small. Tosses to first, and that is that. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
So digging in, Jimmy Beltran. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. And that's a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Big run at third, 2 down. That's smacked on a line to center. Cobb snags it on the run. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. But it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Swing and a ball popped up. Kang makes the play, and it's out number 3. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think of.
Runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Boggs. Runner on the go. Caught and missed. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the winning run is now in scoring position. The winning run on second base. Sack bunt towards third. In plenty of time to first. And that's an out on the sacrifice. Ken Patton digs in now. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Line drive, base hit. Across is the winning run, and they walk it off in Game 3.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice...
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.